Hi, this is Angelic Empress, and I'm doing a reading today for the sign of Pisces for March 2020. This is going to be a general reading, so just remember that it may not resonate with all of you. Just take what does and just kind of disregard or release what doesn't. This is for entertainment purposes only, but again, I do hope that you resonate with the reading here today. It is going to be for your sun, moon, and rising signs for the sign of Pisces for March 2020. These energies could be, they could play out even before, may have started to play out or have been before March, during, or even after. Hey, if you find that you resonate with this reading, if you could please like and subscribe to my channel, that would be great. Leave a comment if you can, just to let me know what you thought. I would appreciate that so much. And again, it's for the sign of Pisces, sun, moon, and rising signs for the month of March 2020. If you would like a private reading, I have my information listed down below where you can contact me and I will give you all the details to receive a private or personal reading. Okay, so I did shuffle and meditate on the cards prior to starting on camera. And I do read the tarot based on traditional meanings, but mostly I go with my intuition. I do have a psychic ability and I'm very intuitive, and I go with what my intuition is telling me, even if it's not necessarily what the card meaning says. Okay guys, so I'm going to get started, and I really do hope that you resonate with this reading here today. Okay, I hope that you're having a great March so far, and it's been treating you well. So I'll get started here. Spirit, angels, universe, messages I need to see for the sign of Pisces for the month of March 2020. Please show me the messages that I need to see. Please, spirit, angels, universe, messages, please show me the messages that I need to see. Maybe you're dealing with a fire sign, possibly Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, so I feel like there's a sense here, like overall, that possibly either some of you are really trying to or needing to feel a sense of a solid foundation. You may be feeling the need to be more secure financially, more stable financially, or in a relationship feel a more solid, stable foundation. There may be some kind of energy surrounding moving in together, a family, marriage, home, a family life commitment, something like that could be in your energies. Again, there could be also a sense of wanting financial abundance, feeling secure financially, and something around that. It may be that you're looking for this, that's what your focus is, or that's what you have right now, something like that. Okay, so I feel like how you're viewing maybe a situation in your life right now, if this is a relationship, this is kind of more like a relationship spread that I'm doing, but you can kind of put this where it resonates for you. But I feel like right now how you're viewing either a person or a situation in your life is, I think you're feeling very passionate, and you have a lot of drive and motivation maybe to move towards this person. You're feeling very optimistic, moving towards a person or a situation, wanting to take action, wanting to move forward, maybe feeling a little bit impulsive, maybe feeling a little bit restless, but wanting to move forward in a situation. It may be that you feel a little bit hesitant as to whether or not you really want to move forward, but you might kind of go back and forth with the idea of moving forward. But just or just a feeling of restlessness, like you really just want to kind of go for something. It may be an idea or a plan that you have, something that you've been planning, and you just want to take action and go towards it. Or this is somebody that you want. How you feel about a person is that you really just want to move towards them and take action, and you feel very confident in that. And I feel like this person, or if it's somebody that you're dealing with, like they also feel the same type of energy as you, that like they have this idea of possibly coming together in this relationship. Or if you're not in a relationship, they want to move towards you. They just may not be quite, they might be just a little bit behind you, though, a little bit slower than you. They have the ideas, they're thinking, this is something that I want. I can see myself with this person, or I can see us moving forward. But they're not, they might not be quite ready to take the action. They know it's what they want to do, and they're planning it, and it's something that they want to take action towards, but they may be not quite there. If you've already been in a relationship, depending on your situation, it could be that you want to move towards this person, whomever might be on your mind. You want to take action, and they're kind of in their mind of, yes, this is what I want, but I think they just, there might not be anything quite happening, or it's kind of staying in a newer stage. It's not moving forward. I feel like it's in a newer stage. I mean, I'm not sure. I'll do some clarifying to see what happens, what other information I'll get from this. Let me see here. I feel like either you feel like, so if this is a relationship that you've already been in, I feel like maybe you've gone through a difficult, or if this is just a situation in your life, you've been going through a difficult, or you had gone through a really difficult phase. And I feel like that cycle of things being very difficult is coming to an end, or it has come to an end. But I feel like if it hasn't, it's what you're needing. You're needing any kind of fighting or conflict or deceit where you are right now, is that you want this to come to an end. And I think that's where this kind of 10 of Pentacles, stable, solid security, is playing out here, is that you want something to end so that you can have a more solid, stable foundation, whether it be in a relationship or job, career, financially. Even you want that phase of the difficult times to end. And if it's a relationship that you've been in, and maybe somebody's been back and forth, or maybe you've kind of just been back and forth a little bit, not quite sure. Maybe now you're ready to take action and move towards something, where before you were holding back. And the person maybe that you were with had this idea, and maybe they've had this idea that they've wanted to have this kind of like home with you, or maybe something more solid, stable, and grounded, or something financially to be more solid. But you both kind of like on the same page. You want this, but I feel like you haven't gotten to that stage or that level yet. And I think it's because things were just really hard in your life. Like you just were going through a really difficult phase, and you were needing that phase to end first before you really could take that action. But the desire and the motivation and the want is there to move forward in something. I think they might feel like really ready to move forward. Like what they need is more action. Like if there's somebody surrounding you, they're needing things to move forward. Like it's what they want. They're ready to go and take action now. They may have been planning it, thinking about it, but now they're ready to take action. It's something that they want. They've wanted to have this plan or this idea of you coming together, if you maybe living together, being in a happy home together, they've been wanting that to move forward. Or if this is something to do with career, maybe it's even just your place of work where you work. You're a little bit hesitant to maybe allow yourself to move higher to a higher level, and your job or your boss or the people that you work for maybe have been wanting you to take that step, to maybe try a different position, or a position that has more responsibilities, but it's a level up, and you're just maybe you've been going through, maybe had been hard at the position that you were in, and you just weren't sure if you could take on that responsibility. But I think this is more like for relationship for me. I feel like two people wanting the same thing, but not quite being on the same page yet, but wanting and desiring it, and wanting it to be the final outcome, but not quite being on the same page. One person feeling like they need the cycle of the hard times to end first, and the other one ready to take action and go for it. Let me see here. I think there's been, like, right now, there was a lot of hard work put into this situation, this relationship, a lot of dedication and devotion towards each other, if it's a relationship or towards a situation. I feel like you're very dedicated to this person or a situation, and them to you, and you've worked very hard on this connection, and wanted to continue to move, to continue to put all the effort and hard work into it. Let's see here. Um, I think, sorry, just let me see here. I think that one of you wants to move forward in this connection. As I said, they're ready to take action. The other one, again, like what I said, felt like there was a phase they still needed to end, hard times they needed to get through first, and put an end to a certain cycle of difficult times to an end first. But I feel like there's a need and want to really understand each other better. I feel like you probably have a deep connection with somebody, but I feel like there's a need, or somebody wanting to be able to kind of see more clearly where the other person is, like where they are in their head and exactly what it is that they want. I feel like they want to be able to trust their intuition, to know exactly that the decisions that they're making are the right ones. I think maybe they hesitate and question whether or not it's okay to move forward, maybe because they've had a difficult phase that they've gone through in life. And one or the other, because these energies can be vice versa as well. You can switch them up to where you think they resonate. But this spread here is mostly kind of to do with a partnership. But I mean, it can be that it's a situation, a job, or with even just a friendship or somebody else that you're dealing with here. But I just feel like there's a need to really understand the other person. Really, if someone's not kind of understanding where someone's coming from, or what they're thinking, or what their thoughts are, it's what they want, to understand them better. Let me see. I think that maybe, like, you or your partner need to consider that this is a good partnership for you. Someone just might have been hesitant to move forward, even though it's what they want. I just feel like there's a hesitation to move to, like, a higher level towards this kind of Ten of Pentacles. Moving in together, buying a home, committing, marriage. Sorry, excuse me, something like that. I think somebody might have some kind of breakthrough moment, though, where they gain this clarity and realization that moving forward is exactly what they want, but they couldn't see clearly before because there was just too much Sorry, excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. I still have like a bad cough. But excuse me. I feel like somebody couldn't see clearly. They didn't have enough clarity to maybe really move towards a partnership, towards a commitment. Sorry, excuse me. But I do think that I feel like the outcome will be for March is that there will be some kind of coming together in union. I feel like you will reach a higher level of commitment, more traditional type of commitment. With the Unity card, this is like the Hierophant. This is like marriage. It's a higher level of commitment. It could be also based on your spirituality. Maybe you'll come together, your bond will deepen. Maybe your spirituality is going to be heightened. But I feel like a commitment will come together. I feel like there is going to be action taken towards union, either moving in together or a relationship reaching a higher level. I feel like there's going to be a lot of hard work put into this, and that someone's going to gain some kind of clarity and see clearly that they do want this partnership, even though they were worried because they had a very long time of a very hard cycle that was very difficult. And so I think maybe they wanted that to end first so that they could kind of lift that weight off their shoulders before they kind of took this action towards a union. But I'm going to get I'm going to get some clarification on some of these. I think maybe like you might see the person that you're with as kind of being back and forth a lot. Like maybe they kind of go in and out a lot in your life. But they do want to move forward quickly. Like they're very like impulsive. Like they really want to move this connection forward, but they might be back and forth a lot. Sorry, excuse me, guys. Oh my goodness, that's too many cards, but I'll just take a quick look. I feel like you might be viewing this person as knowing exactly what it is they want, knowing that they want to move towards you. Someone who's very confident in this decision to move forward, and this is somebody that you value very much, that you see their worth, and you realize how important they are to you. And maybe this is like this clarity moment, this like breakthrough of realizing that this person is somebody who's very important to you. But this person, sorry, excuse me, this situation has been moving forward at a slower pace. It's at a pace where you were building and working on this connection to build a solid foundation. But it was kind of slow. And I think that someone, I think, might be seeing that the other person that they're dealing with is worth taking that leap of faith now. I wasn't going to take these, but I feel like I need to. I feel like you're viewing your person again. This could be vice versa, so switch it up if you feel it's you or the other person that feels this way about you. But I feel like you're seeing this person who was kind of back and forth a bit. For whatever reason, whether it be there's just things that came about that made this person pull away, but they really wanted to rush and move forward towards you. But now they're very confident that they are confident or have been confident all along that they wanted to move forward towards you. And it was like the process was very slow because things were being, there was a need for somebody wanting for this connection to, for things to be done properly, step by step, and a solid foundation built, and a lot of effort and devotion put in this connection. And maybe they were worried because they had a difficult phase in their life that they needed to end. But I think they see, with this Nine of Pentacles, they're seeing this person as someone who means so much to them, who's valuable, who's very solid, stable, and grounded. And they're seeing that this offer that was coming to them was a very secure, very long-term offer and long-term commitment. And they're realizing and kind of having this breakthrough moment now and realizing that this person is worth taking a leap of faith with the Fool card. Could be dealing with a Virgo. I feel strong earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or even fire energy here. Could be dealing with a Taurus. Again, you could be dealing with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius as well. But strongly, I would say Taurus, Virgo, an earth sign. Pisces is here, but you're Pisces, so oops. I think there's a break, some kind of break or a rest period, or had been some kind of break and a rest period, just because I got that Four of Swords. And look, it's just here at the bottom again, which is there's some kind of break that was taken here, whether you've already had a break or you're on a break of some sort. There's a time here of resting to finally put a cycle to an end, I think, before this moves forward. And I think things just kind of going back and forth a little bit right now, or had been. Been a lot of patience needed here and some courage in regards to this connection. Okay. Yeah, I feel whatever's happening in your situation right now in your relationship, and I do feel strongly this is relationship, everything's played out the way it was supposed to. So whatever's happened, it was meant to be this way. It was destined and fated, because there's huge changes coming into your life right now. It was something that's coming to an end that's been a long time coming. It was fated to happen this way, and the wheel is turning in your favor now. Fortune is on your side with the Wheel of Fortune. Things are now going to start to get really good for you. Sorry, excuse me. Whatever came into your life and tore everything down, you had like a huge tower moment, and things came, something happened to tear things down, but it's so that you can have some kind of new beginning that's going to lead to a really happy home life for you, happy relationship. Something here is was torn down so you can have like a new beginning in a situation, and I do see that happening. Yeah, I think there was a lot of hard work and dedication put into this connection. There's a lot of devotion here, but I think there's fears surrounding this connection. Someone has a lot of fears and worries because of the fact that they don't know what the outcome is going to be. They don't know what will happen if they did do this, if they take this step, if they do that. They fear because they don't know what the outcome is going to be, and so maybe they're afraid to move forward, or there might be a lot of back and forth energy because someone just is unsure of, well, what is the outcome going to be, like what will happen. But I think someone here, whomever is the one that had the fears and worries, they are putting a lot of work right now into that energy to work on those fears, to work on releasing that energy, so that they can move forward. And make a decision, and surrounding a connection that will lead to like again with the Ten of Pentacles, is going to lead to a very long-term solid connection, solid foundation, security, security, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, and financially. I feel here. I think someone might rush forward towards somebody with this breakthrough or clarity that they gain after realizing somebody's worth, and that it's worth taking a leap of faith and releasing fears and worries that they were holding on to. I feel that. Yeah, again, someone's really worked really hard in a connection. A lot of time, devotion, dedication was put into building a union, a foundation with somebody. And it's right now, whatever the circumstances, is requiring somebody to have a lot of strength and patience and courage in regards to a union, a very strong bond that you have with somebody. Don't know if this is saying in the future, there's going to be a lot of dedication and effort put into this, a lot of strength and patience and courage that will relate to a union, a long-term commitment. Things are going to be cleared away that no longer serves you or the person surrounding you so that this can move forward towards this. I'm just going to take one more clarifier on that. Yeah, I believe that the union, again, Two of Cups, this is a very strong bond, soulmate bond. There's a lot of conflict, fighting, maybe even mind games surrounding this connection, but there's a lot of love and it's a very strong bond. There's fear surrounding this connection. There's a cycle that needs to come to an end of hard times, just difficult stage, whether it be in the relationship or even just external situations that have created a cycle that has been very hard, that's being put to an end in order for this connection to come together. Fears will be released, and I believe that there's going to be, in the future, there's going to be, could be near future, it could be a little bit down the road, but there will be the energy of coming together to build and to work hard on coming into union, to reaching a higher level, marriage, moving in together, commitment, a very solid foundation, but there is some kind of decision or choice that needs to be made for this connection to move forward to that higher level. And somebody may be keeping themselves at a crossroad as they're releasing and putting a cycle to an end in their life. I feel that there is some kind of new beginning in love, whether it be that maybe you're moving, a new person's coming in and coming towards you, and it's a new beginning in love with a new person, or just a new beginning in a relationship that you have. Yeah, I just feel this has to do with divine timing. And there's a lot of patience and balance needed in this connection. Okay, guys, so I hope this resonated with you. If so, if you could please like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you thought. My last readings for February, I was kind of in my readings, and for March, I just thought I would switch it up a little bit and do it this way so you could see more of the cards. And you just let me know what you think. I mean, what you prefer. Some people like to kind of see you as you're doing your readings, and some like to see the cards. So it just depends. But if you can let me know any suggestions you have, I would appreciate it so much. I'm still kind of new to YouTube, and I really just kind of want to reach as many people as I can. For me, these readings I'm very passionate about. I have been on a spiritual journey myself, and I was brought upon tarot on YouTube, which I felt divinely guided to, and I felt that this was a path for me. I came across it so that I could eventually myself reach out to help you guys with my own psychic and intuitive abilities. I feel that I'm meant to kind of get messages out to people and help them, and that's really what I want to do. So the more that I can get out and reach people, the more my messages are going to get to those people that need to hear them. So I appreciate you guys checking out my channel. Let me know again if you resonated. That would be awesome, and I hope to see you again next month. And take care, guys. Bye.